Hey guys, I'm Mike D. This is High Mountain RC. Tonight we're going to be putting I'm putting a new set of skins on the truck of fortune that I got this year. It's the um, Vanquish Phoenix Portal RTR. I got that. How do I get my finger there? There we go. You see that guy sitting right there? I'm doing some blacked out wheels for you. You can see those guys right here. Just wanted you to see those. We're doing some black. They're flat black. Injora inserts. Only for the meantime, this will get squid inserts as soon as I can get them from Neil. Thank you, Neil. Um, Reefs. I did the bundles of Reefs as well. And I got some of these Sabres. I love the name there. Um, I like mispronouncing the name mostly. Anyway, I'm going to put these guys together and just kind of chat about this and that while I'm doing it. I'm not going to edit this guy. I'm just going to do it one time, do it straight through so you guys can see it. But you guys can see how I do tires. These wheels are a RC Lions. They're a knockoff brand or an Amazon brand, less expensive. Because I did Trucks of Fortune and bundles of Reefs, this was what was in the price range. Eventually, this especially because, and we'll go over what's on this truck here in just a couple seconds. It was Trucks of Fortune, so I ended up getting some goodies along with this guy. And as we're throwing these tires on, we'll take a peek and I'll kind of talk about those things. I ended up with some limited edition axles, aluminum axles. I got the SPG tan portals for that guy. I was a little upset. I got a hold of Vanquish and I was trying to find out if I could get third members and Knuckles, all the gear to go along. That is also the SPG tan. Not a real thing. Unfortunately, when they do those limited editions, they only do what they do, and there isn't much left over. Fortunately enough, my OCD eye and seeing black parts along with those SPG tan parts, in my mind, look pretty good. Um, and like I said, I am kind of weird about it. I was super concerned that I just had a shelf ornament after finding out that I couldn't get third members and such. Anyways, they are cool though, and they definitely add some panache. So this eventually will get some Vanquish tires and some different, or Vanquish wheels and some different tires. Um, but this is what it's getting for now. And then we're going to run around and play with it. Along with that package, I got the knuckles, the brass, sorry, not the brass knuckles, brass portal weights. I ended up getting some gears. What else did I get in that package? Um, I'm sure that there's a couple things that I'm forgetting. If I can find a picture, I will put that at the end of this little video. But like I said, I'm just putting together some wheels, trying to dress it up a little bit. I do like the flat black. I know that's not typically an option for most of the Vanquish wheels, but I think a gloss black will work just fine as well. I do also think that when I go for the final wheels that are going to be on this guy, I think I think I'll probably do a brass or a gold ring along with it. I've thought about doing. Unfortunately, I don't have a 3D printer. If anybody wants to sponsor me with a 3D printer, love to chat with you. Otherwise, I've got to purchase stuff from people who have a 3D printer. So Redline Designs, amazing, is putting together some amazing IJs. So I think eventually, again, as soon as money provides the time for that, I think I will perhaps do an IJ on this guy. And then I'll try to kind of keep it in that, that military theme or that tan and black kind of theme. You know, A, I like that. B, that's kind of what I'm going for. Taking the foams out. I did already vent these. Slap all this together. And like I said, we're just slapping these together. I'm only doing one of these. Like everybody knows how to do these. This just gives me a little bit of time to do, do some chit chat and kind of introduce you guys to who I am and my thought process. Not that I'm trying to help you better your life or anything like that. This is my least favorite part. Mostly because I don't have my dentist. There we go. Just slipped right into place. That's amazing. Look at you go, guy. So, everybody's done these. I'm not telling anybody any new tricks here. But, I like to start one, get it a little bit started, move over to the other side. Get that one running almost all the way. These ones are only 4-hole. Usually, the ones that I've done in the past are 5. This one I'm going to take all the way home. Then I'm going to go back through these other ones and take those ones all the way home too. Most of the ones that were 5, and then I'd do a star pattern for tightening it, but not much sense in that at the meantime. That's it. That's what they look like. That's that tire tread on there. This is going to be a good fun tire. It's not the tire that I'm going to keep on this vehicle for the long term, but it is where I'm going to start. And we're going to play around with these. We'll take this guy out and run it a little bit. It's got the stock electronics in it. We're going to change that eventually as well. So we'll make that happen also. I am also using these Endura brass hub extensions and weights. And honestly, I've had these for a long time. They're kind of floaters. I put them on this and that to see where things fit and then kind of go from there. This set in particular, I bought for my Ascent Fusion. And then just with the wheels that were on that one, I didn't like how it sat. It's a little bit too wide for me. So I basically went with the same thing in Jura as well, and just swapped it up to a seat, to a smaller offset. And it went well. I think the ones that are on there, I think that fits it. I think these on here give it just a little bit more width than stock, which is going to be nice. I think we're going to have a good stance on this guy and not be crazy wide. I did cheat. I do have the 2 on one side of that guy, the side you can't see, just so I didn't blow up the whole look. But we'll be grabbing that thing here in like 2 seconds. Got 2 more screws to do. And that's a tire. Shabam, shabam. I'll shoot up. That's the one thing about the quality of like the threads and stuff. I've noticed that sometimes the threads on the screws that you get with these guys are just not quite where they should be. I would love to offer some just suggestion as to how to fix that, but I don't know. Anyways, so there we go. That's what they're looking like. Let's grab this truck. Let's talk about what's on it first, and then we'll put these guys on. So like I said, SPG tan, looking good. Does look good with the black. This is still the plastic, the originals. I am ordering aluminum, black aluminum for this. So super excited for that. You can see we got the brass up front. That came in the Trucks of Fortune as well. And then everything else is an internal thing. So I can't show those to you. I suppose I could have done a video and showed you those previous to install, but I didn't really intend for this one to be a channel truck until I decided to go kind of the IJ route. And then I have these beautiful things from two companies that I appreciate very much, both Reefs and Vanquish. I appreciate both these companies and their innovations in our industry and beyond. I absolutely enjoy their products. I hope to someday be in their pool of gentlemen who they send things to and product test. I know that I don't have a lot of videos on here now, but I will continue to post. It's kind of not the crawling season here in Montana, so it's difficult to post those types of videos out in the wild, but those will be coming. We do have some beautiful scenery in Montana, so I'll be trying to catch some of that in the background as well. Anyways, big reveal. This is what it looks like with the wheels on. Right, I think it looks great. It's just a little bit of a dress up from what stock was, but doesn't take away from what it is. There is just a little extra tire poking out of this guy than probably we want to see, but we're gonna have to see how it acts and reacts on the trail. Like, realistically, I do like how it looks. I do have plenty of clearance on everything. The one thing that I'm not sure that I'm into, and we'll take a look at this again once I get this other guy on the front. I need me screws. Where's me screws at? This guy. Well, I need my dentist light. Sorry if that's super bright. Oh, I am gonna need. Hello, guy, to get me started. Oh, look at me ducking all around this stuff. This is turning into a little bit longer of a video than I wanted it to be, but so I do apologize for the length here. I hope you guys decide to stick around. You know, while we're talking about sticking around, I have some subscribers. I try to keep up with the engagement. So if you ask me questions or you give me ideas or if you have technical things that you would like me to think about or look at, I'm all about the criticism. I do not take these things to heart. This is not something that I'm a professional at. This is something that I'm just messing around with. And as a hobby, it's been fun so far, but I also want it to be something that people want to view and hopefully something that someday maybe an RC company or two will notice what I'm doing and that hopefully, I guess, I have an audience that grows and they'll see that I'm a good dad. I'm a father of two. I'm just looking to enjoy, this hobby and the outdoors here in Montana. If I can show that off to other people and they also enjoy, A, come out and join me. B, can't come out and join me, like and subscribe. Watch me do it here. All right, guys, this is it. All put together, all ready to go. I think she looks nice. Hope you guys like it. Leave a comment. Like it if you think it looks good. It's going to be a beautiful thing. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I hope everybody has a great day. Happy New Year. I'm Mike D, and this is High Mountain RC.